Hello, my beautiful lovelies, and welcome back to Destiny Deck Tarot. Today, I'm so sorry, my beautiful lovelies. I'm so sorry to hear that there has been a no contact scenario in your life. And today, we're going to be delving into the topic of overcoming their ego and navigating this no contact. Okay, my beautiful lovelies. Again, we're using the Stellar Crown today, mostly because I bought it today and I just wanted to open it specifically for this reading. But off the bat, getting a really strong Aries energy, a little bit of a Pisces and an Aquarius in this one, but I will say that this one is for all signs. This is a timeless reading, of course, but we have this stellar crown because I think that you have been so stellar throughout this. You have been coping, you've been doing a wonderful job, and I'm just so sorry to hear that you have been going no contact. I was in a relationship with a narcissist for a year and a half, and I kicked his what was a tight ass. It was actually pretty nice. I think about it all the time, but I kicked his tight ass to the curb, and I said, "You're not gonna, no." No, 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 no. And he's suffering right now. It's really beautiful. I check in every now and then. I say, oh, you're miserable. This is great for me. I love this. This is beautiful. Although my therapist said, Destiny, are you the one who's suffering? Because you're the one who's constantly checking in on him. I said, no, you listen here. You're not my therapist anymore. And then I had to confront myself. So anyway, that's not here nor there. Let's go ahead and let's open this deck and let's see what the cards are trying to say here, my beautiful lovelies. Okay. We don't need this card. And look at this, right? Notice how I'm about to discard this unnecessary card. Just like you've discarded him from your life, or you've discarded her, or discarded them, my beautiful lovelies. I will say that typically we would be referring to a straight man in this reading. I'm so sorry. It's just the way it is. But this goes for anybody, right? So let's go ahead and let's read the cards here. We do have the clink. This is how you two were. And I'm so sorry to hear that happened. But I think that, you know, if that person is struggling with their own ego, maybe you're struggling with some avoidant attachment things, there's just some unhealthy patterns of behavior that were really grinding your gears. And I'm really glad that you noticed this and you got out. So let's just take a moment to congratulate you on getting out of this, my beautiful lovies. It's never hard. It's never easy. And I'm really happy to hear that. Right. But I think that, I don't know, this person was operating from like a position of fear, I think, a position of needing control. But let's go ahead and let's see here, because I think that there was that one time that you guys were playing Mario and he really, really wanted to be Mario. And he was like literally like throwing the Wii remote at the TV and you're like, okay, let's like, I'm so sorry. This isn't fucking football watching the TV. You know what I mean? Like, let's take a chill pill. And I don't know, like your dick isn't that big. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I didn't mean to say that. That just slipped out. Who said that? We have the hoot hoot, and this is really beautiful too. I think that this is more like just the cards are trying to comfort you on this one. I will say, you know, I said this grazing first for everybody. Take what resonates. If there's a way that this resonates with you, this card specifically, I am getting a straight man, right? All he was able to do was stab that mushroom tip in you 3 times and he would come. And you were like, you were like, can we like maybe let this last a little bit longer? And maybe that's kind of why you went no contact. You were just getting the ick, and you were like, you know what? Your ego is too big. You think that you're lasting a long time, girl. This is like 10 seconds, and that's cool in some scenarios. Like if we need to go to the opera and we have to go in 10 minutes, but you wanted to feel those intimate moments with him. We have the imp here, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think in order to overcome this situation, you might need to let go of your attachments and expectations with this person. And you need to kind of realize, like, no contact and no, some distance from this person. It's time to focus on yourself and stop worrying about them, right? It's time to start like fighting the demons within you instead of being like, oh my God, I'm thinking. And again, this is kind of what my therapist told me. Even though I fired my therapist, I was like, oh, you might actually be right, because yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I keep worrying about him. I keep worrying about what he's going to do, but I haven't worried about myself, and I need to start worrying about that, okay? We have the Taurus here, again, very, very indicative of the Aquarius, of the Pisces on this one, and it's just becoming a destructive cycle for you, my beautiful lovelies. We have the Diancie here, and here's what we're talking about. You have the power within you, and I think that's the number one thing to overcoming their ego and to overcoming this no contact. I'm definitely not seeing anything so far that is saying to leave this no contact. I think we are definitely staying in no contact, and we are definitely going gray rocking on this one, because look at this. We have the gray rock here. Honestly, another thing that we're seeing here, he might have been gay if we're talking about a straight man, right? He might have just been gay, because this is a fairy if I've ever seen one. But you have the power. You need to diffuse the situation. You need to reflect. I mean, come on, my beautiful lovies. This is beautiful. Okay, definitely doing some inner work, definitely some releasing yourself from the unhealthy attachments. We have the Slow King. Seek some inspiration, right? Pick up a new hobby. You know, one of my favorite things to do is to go to a rage room, but I bring a life-size replica of the man who did me wrong, and I just go fucking crazy on that thing. It is so fun. So fun. We have the Akaberry. Maybe we just need to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I always get angry, and I'm like, well, actually, hold on, Destiny. I'm just a little bit of a hashtag fatso, and I need to eat something, and then I feel fine. So if you're ever, like, in that moment where you're like, I should check in on him, I should break no contact, have a Snickers. Okay, have a berry, have a smoothie, right? Treat yourself. Treat yourself. We have the Lechonk. Come on, come on. What did I just say about myself being a little hashtag fatso? This is so beautiful. I think, yeah, you're on the verge of achieving a sense of completion. You're getting that wholeness, you're getting that fulfillment, but it's time to set those healthy boundaries with him and focus on yourself, feed your soul. We have the Lacey. You're going to meet somebody named Lacey. The Archaludon, and here's where things get a little tricky, right? I understand that the sex was good, even though it lasted like 2 seconds. It was good, and I know that's very hard to think about because you were taking a one-week ticket to Squirtsville population you every single night. But there's a bridge that you're going to be crossing in the future here where it's just going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful. You're going to be like, I'm never going to go back on that bridge. Okay, me on the Golden Gate Bridge when I said this is taking longer to go across this bridge. Why the fuck is this such a popular bridge? I also had to poop halfway through it, so it's like I'm good. I don't need to see the Golden Gate Bridge anymore. You know what I mean? And then lastly, we have the darkness. And look at this. The darkness is ending. The darkness is ending. I think, you know, dealing with somebody's ego and their unhealthy behavior, it is challenging. It gives you that darkness. Also, this could be, you know, again, I'm so sorry to keep bringing up the straight men, but that is just the energy I'm getting here. That darkness of that fecal friend buildup down there. They eat a lot of Pepto-Bismol, which turns that stool black, and they don't wipe. So that's another thing to think about. Like, just remember the smell, okay? There's always going to be a path towards healing. There's always going to be a path towards growth. But what we're seeing here is you need to be the one to let go of control, focus on yourself, and trust in the journey, my beautiful lovies, because I think you're going to overcome the situation and you're going to become stronger and more empowered with this. Thank you so much, my beautiful lovies. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to tip me below. I love getting tips and money. It helps so much. I have to say a little self-promo here. Since I'm opening all of these cards for readings, it helps a lot if my beautiful lovies want to send me cards. Again, right, we're talking no contact. Maybe you have some of his old cards. Take some revenge on him and send them to me. I love opening them up with these readings. It helps so much. I have my P.O. Box, Bink in Lio below. I have a Cameo if you want in-depth readings, and I also have a Patreon for more exclusive readings, my beautiful lovelies. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.